Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Seidel.
So we just wanted to speak briefly regarding the Eureka math program that, as you're aware, is currently the core curricular resource in math in our 3rd through 5th grade classrooms. As well this school year, we've been piloting that program in several 2nd grade classrooms, and there's been several teachers who at a grassroots level have seen the benefits of the program in kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade, and have chosen to use it as a major resource as well. We have data clearly that shows that we are making significant gains as a result of the program, and our goals that we set at the beginning of the year for how much the students would grow from their beginning of unit tests to their end of unit tests, we're actually exceeding that goal in all 4 grade levels that we're tracking it, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. But I think most valuable would be to hear from our wonderful students. These are 1st graders in Mrs. Zeider's class. And Mrs. Zeider is also here and can offer comments on the program. And then Mr. Gafour is also here, and he's using the program as well, and he can offer comment or answer any questions. So our wonderful students have some math learning to share with you, and this is math learning we've been excited to generate with the Eureka program.
Is there going to be a test at the end of this, or are we okay?
The 1st grade math is complicated.
My name is Jaylee. Sprints are so awesome because they challenge me to do facts in 1 minute and 30 seconds. We have a lot of sprints in one day.
So sprints are not your old-fashioned kind of fact time tests, because you might get worried when you hear that 1 minute and 30 seconds. They're actually built to challenge the kids' brains in pattern finding in math. So it's just phenomenal to see the growth in what they're doing with sprints. And we do those quite often. Shaylee just loves them, like she wants to do 6 a day. So.
My name is Rylan. I like making a 10 to add and subtract. I like reflex math because the games make math fun.
Reflex is actually for 3rd grade and up, maybe some ending 2nd grade, but because they're so advanced now in understanding the relation of adding and subtracting, they're just taking off on that. So it's just phenomenal to see. Show the board, honey, show your work behind. So this is just kind of for artwork, what they're doing in making a 10 and decomposing numbers. So it's just really amazing what they can do. Parents don't always like it, I will be honest. I have a great batch of parents here that love it, but some parents just really have to think about this and look at what it is.
Okay, so you want me to hold this? That's kind of heavy. Okay, do you have your thing? All right.
My name is Maya. I like doing 10s and 1s. Place value is fun on a reckoner. This is 80 plus 7 equals 87.
And if you're not familiar with a Reck and Rec, I know the board is because you spent a lot of money on these, but we just love these to make concrete examples of place value. And I think most people know how weak Americans are in place value, so this program is just excellent in cementing that in kindergarten and 1st grade.
Do you want to hold it or do you want me to? Okay. You want to? Okay. I'll hold this.
My name is Priya. I like whiteboard story problems. I like that it makes me think.
And that was not solicited. She wrote that. I like that. It makes me think. We do this daily. There's story problems. I don't know if you're like me, but I remember sitting with my dad at the kitchen table, not being able to do story problems and not thinking like the teacher did. And there's just all kinds of strategies now for the kind of thinking that each child does. Priya was having, can I tell him the story about that? Priya was having a little trouble with story problems, so Mom asked for some extra work for home. And when I gave that to Priya, her eyes were like, are you kidding me? I have to do this at home. But now she just loves story problems. So thank you, Mrs. Dennis. This has paid off. She loves it.
My name is Marie. I like sprints because they show me stair steps. Numbers adding and subtracting are related. I also use my redirect to count the tricky facts for adding.
And each 1st grader has one of these on their desk for use all the time, and it really helps them understand the relationship between adding and subtracting. distracting. These guys wrote these. You might think, oh, come on, Mrs. Eider, you wrote this. I didn't. They dictated these. This is exactly what they said. Thank you. And Julian.
My name is
Hold on, we need to get him out from behind the podium so everybody can see him.
My name is Julian. I like to add and subtract and know all my numbers.
And I just want to point out two different strategies. So Rylan did decomposing numbers, which is pulling out a 10 and adding 2-digit numbers. Julian chose what we call a quick 10. So he concretely drew the 10s and 1s and then added. So it's just a different way to do it. They have the same lessons, but they chose to do it differently. So that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
I asked the kids, there were so many kids that wanted to come that couldn't come. So the children love these exit tickets, which is the new thing in education, to do a quick check after every lesson to see if they've mastered content or not. A little girl named Salma said that math tests are so hard, but they make her think. Magna said homework, you can do it fast once you work on problem sets at school. Max said sprints, race your brain. Logan said problem sets are what he likes. It's something new and he gets it in his head and it's easy to remember. Then I showed them what we had previously done for quarter 1. Right, guys? I held up that book today, and here's what we heard about that. Joshua said it was way too easy, and other kids, Elizabeth and Hayden, said everybody already knows that. We don't even need you to teach it. So it was just amazing, like how invested. Like if you could come in our classroom, math honestly goes an hour and a half or longer, and it's just a total workshop approach, but it's just amazing. This was some other good strategies combined with Eureka, but it's just amazing what they're doing. So I'm just really happy to be here and promote this.
Well, that's kudos to you, too, for the wonderful job you do at teaching.
It definitely is. And I just wanted to thank the parents of these wonderful students for bringing them here and being here tonight. The information for the adoption is in the board packet, of course, and be happy to answer any questions.
Do we get to shake their hands?
Yes.
Thank you.
Would you like to shake hands?
Very cool. Very cool.
Awesome work. You're doing wonderful. Thank you.